All good. Should be working by now. What's happening in Will Edits? We're back with another A-League live stream. Hope you guys having a great rest of your weekends. Well, obviously, weekend tomorrow night is the Sydney Derby. Yep, another week of football, another week of live stream today. Brisbane Roar versus Melbourne Victory live at Suncorp Stadium. It's going to be a great, interesting matchup. Now, obviously, Victory coming up with a disappointing loss against Sydney FC in their last week's game at Leichhardt Oval. And Brisbane Roar, they want to continue their undefeated streak at home, as they are very strong in their momentum. If they win, they'll jump on second on the ladder. Am I going to the game? Yes, I will be tomorrow. Should be a massive game after an important win, I should say. Really not expecting that game to be ours. So I'm seeing in a different result. A good massive football game. Hopefully the boys can get it done and get another back-to-back wins. I will be at the match, obviously. We'll be at the game on top of the RBBI on my usual area. Well, speaking of today's game, it is Friday, so hope you guys are enjoying your spending time on Black Friday. Today I did went to the shops because if you guys are looking, I've got the Argentina Leo Messi's World Cup shirt. So I thought, why not? I will spend $130 for an Argentina shirt to my collection, and I thought it was pretty good for me, and especially fitting in this live stream. But why not? I'll just wear that for today's stream. So a little bit of changes from Victory on their team lineups. They want to get back, obviously. Obviously, a huge loss against Sydney FC. It wasn't really a disaster night. So Keegan Jalagich, I believe that's his name, really wants to get back into his form. Another youngster in the Socceroos. Lots of young talents will develop their skills. Your opinion will be Melbourne Victory winning 2-0. Well, only if Arthur Dillis will develop will try counter this game. It's a promising win. It's a must win for them to get back in the winners list. So Jay O'Shea, the vice captain, showing in the screen. Gene Riggs starting off. So it's if Brisbane will definitely win this game, then they're in a really unstoppable team to stop off. But I think Auckland are currently sitting second, so this should spice up the game a little bit. I will say this: they're another strong team to stop against, and they're up against Newcastle Jets in the upcoming game. I'll hardly be surprised if someone can stop Auckland. little bit touched. Brisbane Roar starting off their attack. First chance going their way. The ball went past through. Somehow Victory defense kept the ball alive. But Brisbane Roar's chance seeks first. First corner rewarded by the Roar. What a way to start off. Only took a minute to get their first corner. First corner to the home side. Yeah, I can see why the field kind of looks sketchy. One side is green and the other is like darkish green. Seems there's a little bit of an upgrade in that field. First opportunity. Klein. Wow, 2.5 minutes. Melbourne Victory has again off to a bad start from the Victory, and now it's 1-0. Brisbane Roar, first epic start. It only took 2 minutes to get their first goal. Well, that was unexpected. Klein finishes off with their first goal in tonight's game. That must have hurt. Well, that was a lame defense from Victory. Puts the ball back to the net. And that was an unbelievable goal by Klein. What is my prediction for Sydney Derby? Is it really a question? Because you know what's happening. We can't win against Sydney FC. We can't even win against Sydney FC at our home deck. It's been a trouble. You hate being a Victory fan? Yeah, I know the feeling, man. G'day, Sammy. Haha, go in the Roar. Come on, you hearts. Seems we got a City fan here in the chat. Draw game. Well, I'm not seeing a draw game. Well, I hope it could be a draw game, but I cannot smell it from this game. It could be Brisbane Roar's favourites. It's under pressure for Melbourne Victory. Another loss could possibly go to the bottom 2 on the ladder. Bro's doing Jets away. Yeah, you told me that once. Should be a great trip for you, mate. I might consider doing an IRL stream. Like going to Newcastle to stream the Jets v City game. I don't know if bro is looking forward to it or not. So the live ladder stands. Sydney FC will sitting top on the ladder. Brisbane Roar will go second on the ladder, jumping over Auckland FC. Adelaide United 4th, Melbourne City 5th, Central Coast 6th on the ladder. So that's where the top 6 stands. Well, it's too early, so anything can change in the upcoming rounds. Maybe a few of the sides hasn't played finals for a long time could concede and give themselves a chance to play. You think 2-2? I hope so. Yeah, do an IRL stream would be funny as funny content makes better content, I guess. I don't know. I'll look into it because I feel like the last IRL stream, I think that it did perform well as I expected. So maybe if the viewers want more, then I'll give it to them. And we've got an internet malfunction like just happening today. It's a risky ball by Melbourne Victory. And there's a bit of an error mistaken by Miranda and Duncan, so they force it a corner to Brisbane Raw. Well, that was a that was a shit mistake. Not sure what Miranda was thinking of. He's just headed back to Duncan. Not sure if you're supposed to do that, especially in that defensive. A very convincing defensive by Victory. So second corner to the home side. You put $20 on Melbourne? Oh, well, good luck. Good luck with that, mate. At the moment, it doesn't look good. 1-0. Jordan Valadon, a big long pass. Victory needs something. Grimaldi nearly passed back. You put 50 on Melbourne on Kalishi. My God, there's a little bit of a putting something in the chat. So gambling is becoming an addiction. Good defense by Brisbane. Oh my God, internet has just been an asshole tonight. Internet's been asshole. Or I should say more than an asshole. I think the internet has been a dickhead. Far out, mate. So free kick to Brisbane Roar. It's not a bad header, but way too high for Harrington. Oh my God. I can't even watch the game when this fucking internet is being a real asshole, delaying it. Wow, they got a lot of 4-match away games, Brisbane, so it's going to be a busy trip. Good, good counter by Brisbane, but not too long. Grimaldi. So we're hitting in the 10-minute mark. Brisbane will get the counter attacks going. They're on the right side. Klein breaks it forward. Goes on one-on-one challenge. Up against Valadon. Grimaldi. Oh, no, it's not Grimaldi. Gryffindor, I believe. That's not Gryffindor. What am I saying? Burn Gilroy, I should say. That's the name. It's a long booted ball by the Brisbane Roar's goalkeeper. Storm issues has been the case of in Brisbane, South Queensland. No, they can't play slow right now because if you have a look at Victory's last game, they really played slow and then haven't really created many opportunities. The lack of pressuring has been difficult for them. So I think Brisbane will again yet punishing Melbourne Victory in the score difference. So Brisbane will play like slow because they know that 1-0 is a very confident lead boost up. Wow, this chat's been dead ass. Genre. Great turn. Victory. Victory trying to get themselves an opportunity to get the first goal. Valadon switches onto the left. Who do I want to win? Personally, I want Brisbane Roar because I can see there's a little bit a sense of another win at our home. But no, I'm not a Melbourne fan. They have to show a little bit more courageous Melbourne Victory. So good counter attack. Yeah, that's a solid answer. You don't. Football is fun to watch. You don't even. It doesn't really matter what the result goes in your way, just as long as you're having fun and enjoying yourself watching. So yeah, it's good. Good on you, mate. So if someone already asked that, but what's your prediction for tomorrow's Sydney Derby game? Look, obviously Sydney FC would be a potential to win because we cannot even win against them at our home. Would have been a drought. We could continue the. Would be a disaster. It will be another disaster loss against Sydney FC at our home. I'm trying to like, I'm trying to like move forward on like caring about the wins and loss, but it's hard to deal with it because that's me. That's me who I'm trying to control my passion. Am I going? Yeah, I will. Trump said he loves the Australian people. Who knows? Should be a massive Sydney Derby game tomorrow. We'll be heading to that game. A vlog will be out there soon. Yeah, that's why football is very. It's on top. It's one of the toppest ranks in every sports. Like it's a sport to watch. Very popular to tune into. So you're definitely right. It can be very addictive. Remember, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below, share this video to your friends, whoever you wish to. Not trying to force you, but it will be very, very appreciating. They're then making some noises at Suncorp Stadium. I really don't mind seeing a draw, because again, that could be my second option to see. But majority, regardless of the game, since it's Suncorp Stadium, I think Brisbane Roar would be very, very strong to win and another home win game. It's a complete change from Brisbane. I'm very, very surprised. Finishing bottom of the ladder last season, and now they've rised up to second on the ladder, which it's again, it may not be as accurate when we're seeing Brisbane Roar if they end up finishing second or whatever top six on the ladder. I can still see the difference has made this season. What's your prediction for this team game? Draw would be fair for both teams, maybe. I would say 2-2. 2-2 sounds like a fair answer. Sounds like a fair prediction. What's happening, Jaden? Or orange shirts surrounding the navy blue. Melbourne victory. Get it forward. Yeah, I want to see some goals, in my opinion, because it does really get the crowd reeling. Even though away team scores a goal, you can't really hear many away fans who travel all the way. But it's good to get goals from each sides. Sounds good. Well, I locked in. I've locked in my prediction. Jurassic, and that header was nowhere. So J. O'Shea defends the away from Melbourne Victory's attack. So first corner to victory. I hate to say this, but I see Sydney winning by 1-0. To be honest, as a Wonder supporter, I am seeing Sydney FC winning because we cannot even win against our own rivals at our home deck. It's been, I don't know. Not only that, it's just been a long time since we've won against Sydney FC at 23-24 season. So I don't know. It's never the case so that if the boys can win again at our home. You're from Ireland and looking to get into the A-League. Who should I support and who does bro support? In my opinion, you should support a team who is very successful. I know Victory has a grand final appearance. My mic is glitching. What the fuck? Oh, I've been cutting off sometime. I don't really ask these questions, but I would say I would personally put $100 on Melbourne victory. Yeah, all good, Darren. You just gotta do a little bit of research, and if you can find any team, any A-League team you want to support, do it, man. Do whatever it's fit for you. Am I muted? Oh, not anymore. Fix. Yeah, I just want to make sure if chat's knowing that if I'm mute or if this audio is being a shithead, just let me know. Where are you sitting in the derby? I'm sitting on top of the RBB aisle, so white and black, I believe. So basically on top, where the RBB is.
Back on the left. Sarah. Grimaldi closed down so quickly by Klein. Looks up and finds Village. Clumsy through the back of the big striker. Hold up there. Justin Village. They were going nowhere, the Brisbane Raw. Didn't need to go and make that foul. It's a silly one from Esposito.
So foul has been given. Brisbane Raw's free kick. We can hear you now. Alright, all good then.
Alongside J. O'Shea, alongside Aleague. Making all the right sounds and moves at the moment, Brisbane Raw.
Just let anything like if the chats are watching, just let me know if the audio is like cutting off or just being a real dumb, cutting off every time when I speak. Just hit me up. Brisbane dub. Brisbane W, we should say.
3 free kicks already given away by Melbourne Victory. By Brisbane, who decided to give away more free kicks.
Yeah, betting is becoming a real addiction problem.
More forward for Roos to chase, but it's overhead. I've got to find something. Probably victory.
Can we see another goal, please?
Low on confidence, and they're still creating
Oh man.
Chances. Should have buried that one there, but now it's becoming more difficult.
I don't know why, but they should always keep Barella on bench. Well, he always starts off in the game, and then he starts playing awful. Like, every time when he gets a shot, like very easy shots, he just misses it, and that's pretty. It's making a poor decision making. He's not really back on his prime on the way he has. Yeah, injuries has been the most bad thing part.
It's good to see the club working hard to bring back the supporters to Suncorp.
And that's becoming a real issue for not only just Brendan Barella, but I think a few Wanderers players who can't actually keep up and get their timing kicks right. He's not relying himself. If he wants to get a goal for himself and like helping out a team who's nearby him. He doesn't really put his name in the boots when he's on the field. Like for example, if Barella is becoming a real problem on the passing games, like if he sees an opener, he doesn't really care. He just goes for a shot. Like one time, I believe, I think it was in the MacArthur game. He saw a player that was in front, but he didn't really care. He wants to take the shot, and that was really selfish and unprofessional way to see your team like playing like that. Oh, can I hear you? Well, can you hear me now? Because, yeah, I turned off the microphone. I unplugged it because somehow it's being a glitch. But paying attention, there's a bit of a brawl back there. There's a bit of a brawl between Brisbane and Melbourne. There's a bit of a rub in the face, a few exchange of words. Yeah, I can't really do anything about it, man. Maybe it's just the internet. Internet has been a problem. You know what's really weird? You know what's weird about the Suncorp Stadium? If you guys are watching live, have a look at the crowd. The crowd has got like one side here, one crowded, filling up that bay. At that where the camera is rolling in, and one side is just empty. One empty space, and then the corner of the
stadium, it's empty, and then the middle, the side where the goals are, where the den is, it's filled. So it's kind of weird and convincing on how the crowd really fills this stadium.
Being the aggressor as he always is, and then they try to keep
Sometimes I hear a few words what you're saying, then it cuts off again. Yeah, I don't know why it cuts off. It never happens in my streams.
Trying to protect one another. The victory the same. Then Busanis came all the way. The goal mouth.
What's up with the crowd? One side just empty. Yeah, I don't know why. Why is it like every some few seats are like really empty? It's very weird and funny at the same time. So a few yellow cards has been given from both sides. But yeah, nah, that stadium kind of looks weird to go to. If I was potentially go to that game.
Flashpoints will only serve to fire up Brisbane as well. Even more, they've got something to defend. Melbourne Victory need to come out. Melbourne Victory need to dig deeper. Melbourne Victory are chasing the game. Melbourne Victory's recruitment differences last season, because last season
Duncan, a long ball pass to Victory.
First and foremost.
Oh man, I can't believe Bruno Fornaroli really decides to hang out the boots, but decides to go into help out a few young players to give them instructions. So it's kind of sad not seeing Bruno Fornaroli play. Where can you watch the game? Paramount Plus.
He's won the most fouls for the team because he's cunning and he's cute. And he sucks you into believing that he's going to be strong, disturber, disruptor, spoiler. But he's actually the generator. So everybody sort of bounces on what he's doing. He's a big boost of adrenaline. Like going Cruz bounces off Valadon. Salas.
Davidson and Michael Rose just exchanging the handshake on the challenge. Cool and calm, collected. 33 minutes is the time. So a little bit of a so there's like about 14 minutes to go, or I should say 16 minutes. Brisbane will again go to attack. Vidic, and that shot was going nowhere.
Close down this counter-attacking option, which is fine. Skipping away and then just releasing Justin Vidic. It was a big body check from the skipper. And Sam Klein took the contact. And this is the hard thing, Robbie. You fight fire with fire against the Brisbane Roar, or have you got to play around it? Yellow card.
So yellow card has been given to Miranda.
The yellows are flowing. Sam Klein wants some attention, the yellow card, so he doesn't have to go off.
Not sure if Sam Klein is acting out, if he wants to get out of the field, seeking some attention, because he feels that contact was very, very, very vicious. You know, referees are really inconsistent on what the replay shows, so it's hard to tell which one is right or wrong. I just hate when referees are inconsistent on some few calls because it's you're we have our own opinions, and I get that fans can have their own opinions on the calls. That all we can do is just argue and batter out of the referee, and that would be that would be for me as well as a Wanderer supporter. So I can understand why referees are very 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 consistent, trying to very consistent on their calls. Just gotta get used to it on respecting the decisions. Genre no way through. Clever little tap by Brisbane Roar Klein. Free kick victory.
Angry these Brisbane Roar, just swarming around and winning the ball back, and if they cannot do that, they look to foul. It's good viewing. They're playing to their strength just through the middle.
Free kick, Brisbane Roar.
He's not happy with Louis Dorigo. They don't want to miss an opportunity, do they? Alcanis has come running in to his part, his 2 cents to the referee.
It's getting spicy there. A little bit of intentions going.
But if you want the points, you're going to have to go through him. Youth International
2-1 full-time Melbourne victory win. Rights will be proud of me, it's my opinion. Well, your opinion is your opinion. Good on you.
Basil. Grafika, Belgrade, and then Radnitsky-ish. In the Brisbane Roar. Player. Broad shoulders.
Well, that was a bad landing. That was an awkward land by Bert Gilroy. Oh no, it's not Gilroy, my bad. Thank God it was not on the head first. So it's just a back pain. So no victory. Grimaldi, former West United player. The comeback is played, but Brisbane Roar defenders rushed in. What time's left? It is 36. 36 to 38 right now until 45 hits.
Trying to rip that shot on target, but he did. But on target. Goals. Paladon still the A-League. Captain Roderick Miranda. Posito. Australia under 20 cap. Duncan. Standing year last year. Duncan between the posts in the end. Retiring.
Great challenge by Brisbane Roar. Good tackle there.
Playing second fiddle either. On back to Duncan again.
So almost hitting up to 40 minutes, about 5 minutes plus stoppage time.
Goals in 5 matches in this season. 11 now. 6th. Cross in towards Reese. Good header, Harrington. That is a good battle. Watch it.
Harrington is another great youngster from Brisbane Roar.
Yes, you've got to do
Great player to watch. Knows directly where the ball goes. Very reliable.
It's not easy to play in the back line at such a young age, but get everything right and still lead by example from that last line. Free kick. Vidic, double teamed again. Real handful. That's how you hold a ball up and win the side. Another foul. Just so effective. Everybody thinks that Brisbane are an over-aggressive side, but they have this side to them as well. Sucking right in. Vidic, 2 goals this season, both come in New Zealand.
So free kick has been given to... Free kick coming away to the home side.
Wellington as well. Now Shea standing over the free kick. And comes, good delivery, back post. The header, it's still...
The header comes away.
Both headers. The penalty box.
And the defense success by the home side. It's getting hot right now.
A little bit of time, any way they can, find a way to win. It's one of the catchphrases. Michael Valkanis. Earlier this season, that ball breaks for
That ball is not good for a victory. On the other side, Rouge. The comeback, no. The ball straight goes directly to Duncan. Gee, that was very close. Brisbane Roar could have had 2-0 in the bag to lead up at half-time. Michael Rouge not almost clinching that ball into the net. A good ball by Brisbane Roar. Good footwork. Stage still going. Wow, they're unbelievable to keep up, Brisbane. Salas tries to finesse. But I believe Stagic's ball pass, that was incredible.
They've grown another foot in this first half. Encouraging each other. The band of brothers.
They're in some sort of pressure of victory act from what I can see. Not enough time to readjust it on how they're going to get their first goal in this away trip.
24. Brisbane's 21, but recent times Brisbane have only lost 2 of the last 13 against Melbourne victory. They haven't been at home since 2019. That's going to change here. They look to climb to second place in the process. Massive weekend of action, highlighted with the Sydney Derby tomorrow evening.
Sydney Derby is going to be it's going to be hectic.
Plus, of course,
Oh man.
Aleague calendar coverage starting at 7. Aleague matches.
I'm only going to the game just to make a vlog, but I'm not seeing Wanderers winning against Sydney FC.
Is all sorted as victory.
Victory puts across a long ball.
The back post. It's
Keon Jelasic.
Keeps it in.
Still surprising. He's on the track to get himself a award for a goal.
The stage. Baladon. Dorigo.
So we passed 45 minutes. So 3 minutes plus stoppage time. Love the shirt. Appreciate it, man. I just got that today for Black Friday, and I'm really happy to buy the Leo Messi shirt. Black Friday sales are always the best when Christmas comes. Well, luckily, it's not easy for the victory defenders to pass it back, and Jason Davidson gives away a free kick.
Measured approach is what Melbourne victory. Half time is going to have to be one of the biggest half times of Arthur Dillis' career.
Well, this is under pressure. Arthur Dillis has got a lot of work to do. If another loss could potentially be a sack moment for Arthur Dillis, and victory are in sorts of trouble. He's got a lot of work to readjust and readjustment on the game tactics. You can see the face of Arthur Dillis. Pressure is real.
Arthur Dillis. Brains trust. With the job to do. Reese. Touching to Rigo. Sarah. Again to Esposito. Too cheaply again. Salas, that's a great ball.
Great ball.
Maroon.
Over the top, Michael Rose. Vidic. Another over the top. Brisbane looking dangerous. Stuck right in the box. When he goes back. Brisbane throw.
Minute left in the first half. Lining up the long throw. Got some tall timber to aim for as well. It's Klein, glancing header. Second runner there. Have it. Nobody gambled on that one. That was strange. A great time to get a goal for either side, really. But for the Brisbane Roar, it's going to be much more of the same. That shape, stopping the Melbourne victory. They need to do more of it. Ask a question.
So we are almost about time to wrap up first half. Brisbane Roar will get themselves a handy lead, 1-0 up. Victory's got a lot of work to do. They're on the back foot again. A solid first half by Brisbane Roar. Lots of shots on target, lots of goal opportunities. Were seeking their way, and Victory has no answers. Well, although they had a couple chances, but they haven't been attacking a lot.
As has been the story of their season so far, did have one fantastic chance. It fell to Jim Reese at the goal drought.
But Sam Klein will have the first player to start off the first goal.
At Suncorp Stadium, Brisbane Roar 1, Melbourne victory now. Melbourne victories, victory continues. Brisbane Roar boo. It's only half time. Home side.
We'll see what second half will produce.
Still to be played at Suncorp Stadium. At the side of this break, Daniel McBreen and Roy O'Donovan join me to go through the first half action.
We know owning a car these days isn't cheap. At GIO, you can save 10% of your car insurance premium when you quote it via...
Man, I'll just get some stuff to eat.
The quote today. Push your limits and juggle it 35 true complex tasks.
sponsoring kids sports programs all over the country, like Coles Mini Groups. It's a great way to get kids moving and to support local communities. Hey, Jeremy. Coles, proudly supporting mini groups.
Are you late to ticket?
I just needed a little bit of stretch, so I thought I'll just come back.
I was about to leave work and it came to me. Sport mode, tunes on. 360 camera clock the target, right on time. Keep the sense of the bag, dirty boots in the front, ventilated seats on, issue. It was late.
Or did you pick up the egg?
No way that was out. It was a bump and knee roll. You weren't even watching the game. You were out of commission.
Say hello to the Ninja Slushie, the easy, convenient way to frozen drinks at home. No ice means no watered down drinks. No blending means smooth, perfect texture. Just pour, slush, and enjoy. 5 one-touch programs for any drink you want. Transform almost anything.
Well, the chat has been dead ever since it was starting for a half time.
With the Ninja Slushie.
It was big physical in Brisbane, to say the least. Victory under pressure made their presence felt early. Brisbane renowned for their physical approach all season long, weren't holding back. All lead 1-0 at the break. Emotions riding high at Suncorp Stadium. His hands weren't truly in the action, as you can see. Welcome to the Hungry Jacks halftime show. Daniel Garvey with you alongside Roy Donovan and Daniel McBreen. We should have expected that, gents, because maybe the victory were going to come out and try and prove a point or so, but that's been the hallmark of the Brisbane Roar all season long, throwing their bodies around.
Well, I think, sorry, Daniel, I think with Archie Dillis before the game, his last words would have been, keep it tight, don't let him set the tone of the game. 2 minutes later, it's all gone ripped up. There you go.
Yeah, the old one where you just throw it all out the window and start again. That's it. Exactly what we said. They'd come out early, they'd be aggressive, they tried little variations on free kicks to keep the pressure down there, and they got a beautifully worked goal as well. And Arthur Dillis must have just been thinking, I don't know what else I can do here at that stage. Let's take a look at the Harvey Norman highlights, because it was a wonderful way for the Brisbane Roar to start. And I guess you were both impressed with the composure of a player we spoke about a fair bit in the pre-game, Justin Biddick. Just wait long enough for the right opportunity. Let's not. This is Biddick here. We get his head up. Just a nice little late opposition to see him find to say, go on, stick that in the net. But let's not discount the work from Michael Roos down the right as well. He was really good. He got them on the back foot. He plays it in. And look at the bodies. We talk about Milk Victory not getting enough bodies in the box. It comes down. J.H.A. standing there going, give it a beat, give it a beat. They've got Sam Point, and I can't remember who the other, but there's 4 of them in the box. What straight down we haven't been doing. They've got the players around, and they can get a goal.
And look how much it means to them as well. Like a wave of orange bodies in the box, lining up to get the shot. Whereas, as you said, Victory, not enough bodies in the box still. Yeah.
If you're a Victory fan, you're watching that thinking, hang on a second. Your coach's future's on the line here. How is there not more desperation at the start of this game?
Yeah, that's what Victory fans are saying.
Possession, the shots.
They'll have their own different opinions on what if they want to see Arthur Dillis go again because they're under pressure. Once again, another misery has been painting in the ass.
Well, it just puts them on the back foot straight away. And if you go through and look at a lot of the major stats, entries into the final third, passes in opposition half, Victory's leading most of those things. But
Yeah, for sure, man. I will, man.
and that little gnawing thought
Well, since you want me to do an IRL stream, I will do an IRL stream. I'll give the fans what they want.
Again, Roy touched on it there. Not enough bodies getting.
Yeah, I would just.
And they did get
My dad will just record you both me. Oh, I don't know if I will be joining in the passion, but most likely you will be in it because you're gonna be roller coasting your emotions on whether you want to see the win or all the performance. But yeah, it'll be funny. Will be funny and good at the same time. But I'm pretty sure Victory. I'm not sure if Victory can even respond to the goals because right now they've been very quiet. Haven't really conceded a lot of chances. Brisbane Roar flying in. Really outmuscled the Navy Blue.
We've heard a lot about in Australian football for a long period of time. Went to Liverpool as a youngster, of course. Massive raps on him. Back in Australia now, get to watch him close up.
Is your dad coming to Newey? Well, if he doesn't have work on that day, he will try to come and help me recording the stream. Brisbane, come on, you Brisbane boys. Sing for the ocean black. Your boy needs a haircut. That's why I'm getting it on Sunday. Need to look fresh because I'm right now looking ugly and messy and goofy at the same time. That's what I said. I'll let you know when my dad will come and help me and come over to McDonald Jones Stadium.
You grew up in the Serbian League. It's likely you'll bring a bit of steel to Australia as well. Let's take a look at the Paramount Plus play next from that first half. The individuals who have stood out. Obviously, Sam Klein with the goal leads the way. Zanos with that big save that we spoke about. And the player at the bottom is also something we've been speaking about throughout the first half. We did so pre-game with a couple of goals to his name this season. And a big assist tonight for Sam Klein. That's Justin Vidic. He continues to impress with everything that he does. Not just his goal scoring, his all-round game.
Yeah, exactly. This we spoke about earlier, the composure to just hit the pass. Sometimes people can overhit that pass back as well when they're under pressure and think, oh, I've just got to play it. He just laid it off nicely.
Justin Vidic has been impressive. I believe he's a halfback player. He loves getting involved. That's exactly what Aleague was trying to do.
Really is allowing the Raw to go forward and changing the dynamic of the game.
He's a player that looks like he's full of confidence. He's learning his craft. Gets his body in there. He drops it off and he sprints at 100 miles an hour to get in the box.
Physical. You see so many young Aussie strikers coming through now. They've got talent at a young age as well.
Well, they did, and I think we spoke about it off air last week against Pineacre, one of the biggest.
If I'm going to Newcastle, I'll wear this shirt for an IRL stream.
Getting it again today.
It'll be a good content because it brings out the attention.
Halftime show. So much to talk about, so much action coming up in the second half. And it's a big weekend of football. So much to play out from Suncorp Stadium, of course. But tomorrow night, we have the 45th edition of the Sydney Derby.
I'm out at Combank Stadium. That's where I will be at tomorrow evening. Whoa, hey, fuck off Sydney FC. Whoa, hey, fuck off Sydney FC.
Everyday life doesn't have to be every day at all. Love how you.
Can I just get this second half started? Because right now I'm very impatient. Again, I always gonna say this every time when it's on half time. And I hate reminding everyone else. Seems like Shadow and Sonic are on the same page.
There's a moment when a young girl turns into a woman. It's dark and it's light. The hint of what's to come. Nothing can go wrong. Not now.
The Gilded Age. Now streaming Paramount Plus.
Stands cloud.
I don't know what's inside there.
I had to look in the mirror and be like, am I one of these crazy stands? Remember dressing up a sprayed hair yellow. I looked up to him and it helped me.
Music is saving my life.
That's Eminem, the goats.
Absolute truth. Here for the games.
Strength and honor.
Now streaming Paramount Plus. After 7 great seasons. Dave Johnson, nice to meet you.
I'm Tina. This is my husband, Calvin. We're the Butlers.
Great, because I rang for some tea about a half hour ago. All right. What a laugh around. Like Butch and Sunday. Like chicken and waffles look like cream barrel. Okay, that's on me, as I encouraged you. Season of the neighborhood. Now streaming Paramount Plus. Welcome back to Suncorp Stadium.
So Arthur Dill is right now. He's getting a few players changing. Looks like Santos is going to be in replacing whoever for Melbourne Victory.
Have toiled for little reward. There was one great opportunity that fell to Gene Reese, again preferred to Nikos Virgos. Starting 11 for Arthur Dillis. Arnis made the save, and now change coming at the start of the second half. Brazilian Carlos Mario Santos coming on to replace Matt Grimaldi.
There you go. Matt Grimaldi's been subbed off.
Right hand side. Hall preparing himself.
Well, Henry Hall exists.
Brisbane ranks as well. Don't forget the Matildas are in action at the moment as well. So second screen out. Goals to nil. And final international window. Australia hosts next year's Women's Asian Cup, which you can follow, of course. Okay. Paramount Plus. Network 10. Santos hoping to make an impact. Bench. In second half is a player who has certainly the potential. We saw it in fits and starts last season. Victory need more from just about everyone, including that man, Denny Jonro, Jordi Valadon. Before they got here, they were going to have a fight on their hands.
We're about to get the second half underway. Can Melbourne Victory get a response that they need?
The physicality.
Because right now, Brisbane Roar are under territory domination.
And the answer.
I don't know if they're gonna get some answers. They might play the same old shit like what Wanderers have.
The training pitch for Arthur Dillis. Evans hasn't been the easiest to match to referee so far. There have been a number of flashpoints. The second half is underway. Brisbane.
Let's get it going. One last chance from Victory to grab the 3 points.
So much riding on this contest. And Victory.
Already in the attack. Victory in their box.
Fired off the first shot in 14 seconds.
An epic quick start from Santos after a subbed off substitution.
That's a great start.
Great start by Victory.
Gene Reese combining. And that's got to be the message for Melbourne Victory at half time. Be more desperate, go forward.
Got to be more promising, play more forward.
Season's on the line, but it needs to work out here tonight. Santos goes again. Buzanis very coolly just waiting for the ball to make its way in to the penalty box. Now Ruse leaving ball bouncing around. Roderick Miranda as well. Then came from challenge from Michael Ruse. On the ball. Two home wins. 8 home matches against Melbourne victory. Two sides. Current 11s. Bottom of your screen. Santos. Front three. Harrington, Zanis again. That's much better from Davidson because I think the pass needed to be released and yes, to risk it. Once it goes into an area where Harrington and Buzanis, again they go long, they're putting them under pressure. What does Valkanis do with the ball here? Heads it out. And now you get this field position.
Jing Reese over the top.
Throw into the area as well.
Could be offside. And that's what Sean Evan calls an offside by Jing Rings.
Across. Interesting. Try and pass their way through, but when in Rome, who was the raw? Very good. Exactly. I think the message at half time is that the passes aren't working for us. Let's go a little bit direct because that's what the Raw are doing, and it's paying off for them in the final third. They create something that got the players to then go forward and dribble into spaces as well. Bruce, back heel, cleverly done.
Back heel, I missed out.
Cross. And the orange shirts there. O'Shea can hit them from
Oof, Jay O'Shea, I believe that was his shot. That was nearly a blockbustering shot there.
Good little spell there, winning that first one. It was a beautiful back heel from Michael Roos. Salas getting forward, just put it in the box, and something does happen. Irishman got that one again. I think he's going to go across it a little bit more. 2 penalties already this season. Jay O'Shea. Victory for Jay O'Shea.
Liverpool is just are getting upset on their another losing streaks going. It keeps getting bad from worse for Liverpool.
Brackus. Pressure on. Easy bouncing ball, and Sarah does well. A little bit of space here.
So here they go, victory. Bagari, Reese, and can't even. Jing Reese can't get the ball from the top of it. Ball's too heavy for him to keep in.
Tonight's not the night. The first time past Bagari. Just out of position. Nobody getting back. It's a lovely ball into the feet.
Yeah, that ball was too strong for him.
Pushing it on any other night, but tonight is the night to try and hit things first time. Anything can happen. Play by Mazanas with Dorigo. Classic again.
Higgin Jelassic over the top.
Over the top for Valadon.
Valadon almost close. Jordan Valadon so quick again. Another fast and what do you call this? Fast and furious player. The little man to play. Almost reminds me of not Josh Nisbet from Central Coast.
Curious to see just what was going to change because Melbourne Victory don't really have any choice, do they? They have to attack.
They have to go forward. That's their only choice.
Seen that so far.
That's really their only choice to go. Is that Victory needs to attack more. What's happening, Alex? What's happening, Dominic? I should say. Hope you're having a fabulous week.
Victory's way. Conroe. Sarah. Rigo.
Free kick. Free kick Victory.
The referee's assistant. It was a very, very late call, but a welcome one from the away side. This is a great opportunity now to set something up and to put the home side under pressure. Rigo just gets caught, maybe not looking over his shoulder. It wasn't the best path to Teddy John Erickson. Get a little bit of space there. That was the one they're trying to find.
Pump for Sydney Derby as always.
Set piece for Melbourne Victory. 6.5 minutes into the second half.
So this is a big chance for Victory. The free kick. Delivers into the box. Oh, lucky it was not an own goal, but it's a corner for the away side.
Bounced off an unsuspecting Brisbane player. Always face the ball. You've got to watch what you're doing. The Brisbane ball line there.
Yo, what's happening, Aleague? It's been a while since I haven't seen you in the live stream. I'm being very, very well, very healthy. Yeah, it's been football. It's great football that it is here. We're glad that you're back here in the stream.
Effort of the evening and a fourth on target for Melbourne Victory. Theory, they're getting closer to that elusive goal. It's the law of averages. If you're a team that is in this position, you've got to show that you're desperate. You've got to show that you want to score.
And that's exactly what the Wanderers need to do. Like, if they're under pressure, and I'm saying this for every single team, if they're like 4-0 down or higher than higher results, high scoring games, they have to really change instantly. They can't just play same old shit like going and playing backwards, because that's just lazy and selfish. And I'm talking about the Wanderers as well, because you know we're a team wants to play and win and attack more territory. But yeah, I just hope Wanderers can attack and play more like what we used to do against MacArthur in the last round of the game of last season. We were very, very strong. We were attacking more. We need to see that. Need to see that intensity and aggressive. So yeah, Nishan Velupale is back once again after injury crisis. It's been an issue for him, so it's good to see Nishan Velupale returning once again into the field.
Left out of the squad altogether this evening. Long throw.
What do you think about Stagic? Are you still trusting the process, or are you Stagic out? Look, I thought Stagic would have been out in the first. He would have been out like as soon as we lost against Adelaide United, because I thought that would be a time. That would be his time of the month. Time to get out of and leave the coaching assignment, but. Again, the process is building. It's just the fact that Stagic isn't really good enough to adjust the team lineups properly. So maybe one more belief could be the trust. And I did say I want Stagic out in the once after that Adelaide United loss desperately, but we somehow won against Central Coast Mariners, which. In a narrowly game, 3-2 win. So yeah, for my guess, I could say Stagic out if we end up losing against Sydney FC. That could be his time to be finishing off his coach role.
There you go, little ball over the top.
Just can't really process the beliefs, because where if the belief was there, we would have not lost a few games in the start of the season. Somehow we built back in the mid round of the season.
How interesting the Santos coming into the side has been low on confidence. Already we've seen him put.
It's just that Aleague isn't really too. He's not a confident bloke to trust the play.
Rigo again. Capable of producing something special. Keegan Jelassic. Victory.
And that's why I'm gonna go to that game, go to the Sydney Derby game tomorrow, because I want to get the vlog out. Haven't been making it for the last 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, I should say.
Time out of the game.
Santos gives a shot. Not a bad ball, but Brisbane's goalkeeper saves the day. Santos is doing the job. He's getting a bit of a shot on target. Santos is like the only Melbourne Victory player who's helping a little bit of a confidence.
Everybody talking about him not contributing to the side. Started off really well here. Maladon does well. Reese gets it back.
Jing Reese, I don't know what was that pass by Jing Reese, but Valadon was nowhere near to the ball. I haven't been really up to date with the Wanderers, but do you think they are missing Zapsford and Milanovic? That is, you're 100% right. Like, I think getting rid of, like, I mentioned this in the past few streams, Santos, mate, what an opportunity. That's 3 times he's made clawing through to the ball at the back of the net, but somehow Brisbane was still fighting back with the defense. But Santos, I believe he's helping Melbourne Victory driving up for a one up an equalizer. But yes, like I said, yeah, getting rid of Zapsford and Milanovic and a few of Wanderers players who got rid of is kind of giving us a difficult time to get a couple wins. And that's been a real issue. And I believe getting rid of them is the worst thing to have in the decision makings. But yeah, it's kind of worse not seeing Zapsford and Milanovic in the action, because they're one of our best strikers so far, creating assists, creating opportunities. They really helped us a lot through the tough times. I feel like the Wanderers should have re-signed those two for another one more year contract, because that will do enough for them to go to another team outside Australia. It would have done enough. I feel like 1 more year would have done enough for Sapsford and Milanovic, and also Marcus Antonsen as well.
Sheds either. It was a discussion there with Michael Valkanis about what is not working. Touch, Cruz again, in Vidic. Swathe of destruction everywhere they run across the pitch. It's a yellow card.
Do you think A-League needs a second division? Well, if they... No, not exactly. If NPL and A-League would have worked together to have another division, like a regulation zone, for example, like what Premier League has, but I don't think it will happen because of the, the experience and stuff, experienced players, division lower grades. So I don't think A-League shouldn't have a second division. Although if NPL and A-League has one, it would have been great to have one. Especially teams from NPL will have an opportunity to play a professional league in the A-League and come up against professional teams. But it won't happen. It won't happen most likely. But I don't know if the future holds on if it would actually happen. I would like to see a regulation rules happening. but we won't see that happening in a few times.
And let's not forget Brisbane Roar had plays with 10 men at Suncorp, winning 1-0 opening game of the season when Valkanis got sent off against MacArthur. So are we going to see 10 versus 11 here?
Zapsford and others, they should have sold them to Europe, then let the European club loan them back to the Wanderers for a year because they might not fully be ready. Yeah, they're just trying to test it at least. But it would be very, very happy if the European Football Club would just give him a one loan back. If they don't want him anymore, they can just return back to the Wanderers, and we would be happy to have him back and give him back to get him back to the professional game that he used to start and always have in the Wanderers side. I would love to see Sapsford and Milanovic back here in the Wanderers side. It would be good for us. We'll see what the future holds for these two young guns.
Stage. And again, that's a good challenge though from Baladon to dispossess O'Shea. Reese.
Jing Reese.
Following up in Sarah. Back post now,
Santos, he's a player to change up.
Santos gets it back. Baladon. Davidson. Hold on to the ball even if they're forced back. Brisbane side just keep growing. The closer they get to the 3 points, they are happy to defend. They will do it all day.
They can just defend all day, Brisbane. Right now, Victory are somehow going attacking more. But it makes no such a big difference on how to get through the Brisbane Roar's defense. Would you have taken Kusini Yangi in the transfer window because he was a free agent? Yeah, of course, because it would make sense why Wanderers are so desperate to have Kusini Yangi back. The player that we knew who scores a few goals in the derby. We could have had him in the first place, but somehow Aberdeen stole the opportunity for us to get him back. So yeah, I would personally take Kusini Yangi back into the transfer window and bring him back to the Wanderers. Yeah, lot of good names like McCartney, Stallers, if that's the name. Sydney United, Sydney Olympic. Yeah, there's a lot of good names that would be good to be in the list. It's just the fact that they don't have enough money to actually get into the A-League. Yeah, it would be cool. You're not wrong, and I respect that. Just that I don't see it happening. That way, we can fill up more teams into the league. It gives them so much opportunity to win grand finals, get them to the finals game, experience the professional league. Yeah, it's all good. I can understand why you haven't been chatting a lot, Dominic. It's all good. Brisbane Roar, desperate to get some more attacks. Michael Roos. Deflection should be a corner by Brisbane Roar. I can't wait to wear this in the near future. So glad I bought this Leo Messi's Argentina World Cup shirt for Black Friday. It's got the number 10. You already know Leo Messi's the GOAT. No denying. More assists, more Ballon d'Ors. But regardless, Ronaldo's got more World Cup goals than Messi.
2 years ago, they had 11 points after 6 matches under Ross Boise.
Few Victory fans rocking up in the away side.
Optimism was high. Followed. Terribly disappointing for Brisbane Raw.
I'm not confident, but I'm only going to the Sydney Derby to make a vlog. I don't see Western Sydney winning against Sydney FC. It's just the fact we can't win against them. It's been a struggle ever since. So I'm not confident. I'm only here just to make a vlog. And plus, haven't been to the Wanderers game since the last week's game against Mariners. So I thought, why not? I'll come back to Combank, refresh my mindset after not trusting the process on like not winning a lot more games.
Playing it right, victory. They had to come out and show us something different. They have done.
But they did that in the Big Blue as well. They had 10 shots to 4 in that first half. It's a common theme. They're good enough to create those chances. It's about finding the back of the net. Maybe those chances aren't clear-cut enough, but Jim Reese had a perfect one in that first half.
Free kick should be.
The back of the net. It's all one-way
Got pushed in the back. Should be a free kick. Sean Evans should have that whistle on his mouth.
Situated. Stats aren't enough though for Arthur Dillis at the moment. Nickel. So close. Getting that goal against Newcastle that hit the post, bounced then back out and off the back.
Your boy will get a birthday haircut on Sunday.
Brisbane's third. Good turn, Shonru. Trying to get away from Stajens. Salas is there with another challenge. Irone's header. Gives chase. Chasing the game. Conceded the opening goal. Fourth time in 6 matches, and one of those was a scoreless draw. On the side, found the back of the net. Open the scoring. Victory. Aleague, found by Harrington. Looks up to take it quickly.
Kind of sleepy, bro.
Cross country ball into the ground. Back quickly and Brisbane.
Time left, 68 minutes.
Youth product. Very come into the contest as well. And physical. New energy up front as well. Oh, Vidic. Miranda.
Yeah, I should start off like getting the times onto on top of the scoreboard because I want to reassure and let the fans know if they want to know the time. From a Western Sydney Wanderers point of view, what do you think of Mata? Are you happy he's gone because he didn't fit in the system, or do you think he's a mistake? Honestly, it's the two options. I'm happy that he's gone, and second, he is a mistake because one is that Wanderers should have used him in the first place. But I get it. He had his old age. We didn't use him too much, and he decides to get away from us and give another 1 more year contract with the Wanderers. But it goes either way. We can't even use him more often. I felt like it was a waste of having Mata in the Wanderers in the first place. I'm not using him too much. And plus, he is a stake because right now he is in the victory side, which we are rivals against him. Yeah, that could be a new rule. Oh, that could be a new rule for it. Yeah, Mata will be on very, very soon. Salas is done brilliant to pass part by the victory, but not too long.
Just hesitated a moment. Melbourne Miranda because
Yeah, kind of like what Premier League has. One team, a team who finishes first on the ladder wins the trophy. Juan Mata, the snake of Western Sydney, is here. To be honest, I don't really care about him. The snake, the rat. Imagine coming in to face against Western Sydney at our home. There will be a display banner happening. Messaging Mata saying, Mata scumbag, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to put the words in correctly once on making messages.
Brisbane Roar as well. Chris Long.
Christopher Long is replacing Michael Roos.
So looking for his first A-League goal as well. Again from Salas. Again, O'Shea. Stage. The top for Long. Well there. Now
McNichols has a shot.
Afraid to shoot the youngster. All he's got to do is just wait around the edge of the box. Something will fall to you. Brisbane are so good at going and winning headers, winning tackles, causing a ruckus on third. It's not really playing anything pretty at the moment, but if they go and get that second goal, it's game over. Because Melbourne Victory are really struggling right now, even when they've had a good...
Their season's on the line. 2 grand finalist defeats Melbourne Victory. They're not killing off their attacks. A risk a player like that, passing back into a nearby opposition player who can easily intercept the play. Santos keeps the ball in, but offside or handball, either the two. Oh, it's out there. I thought it was a handball. Yeah, he is a good player at his age. It's just the fact that he doesn't really fit on playing alongside with the Wanderers side because we didn't use him too much.
Good to see him get into areas down the wide. And look at
and yeah, you're definitely right, Ed. It's
celebrating every play like it's a goal.
Obviously, cash is one thing that Mata was really deceiving of. So yeah, Victory found a way to get Mata and pay him to be in the Victory side. Nikos Verkos gives away a free kick.
Playing for each other right now. Verkos putting the arm out. I don't think there's much in that. You want to put your arm out to feel where you're going, who you're up against, and Valkanis. Committed so far this evening by Brisbane Roar. Nearly 15 match.
Everywhere we go, watching Melbourne City putting on a show. Whoa. Huh. Might need to start making a live stream for Melbourne City.
Claims. To recap that urgency they had.
first 15 minutes of the second half.
At this point, I want to see a goal, but nothing has really been entertaining ever since the second half started. It's getting boring at this stage. As long as we get a goal, I'm happy to see it happening. Yeah, I will in the future. If I have enough time, then I could make a Melbourne City live stream. Free kick. Free kick, Brisbane Roar.
Extremely ugly passage of the game, but you've got to adapt.
Look, Victory started off well, all because of Santos. He really helped getting the confidence back up on scoring, getting a few opportunities left in its bank, but they're not quick enough to rely and get more attacks, more players to get in and get involved.
I think our Melbourne Victory is the way forward. Valkanis almost popped something up there by playing the ball forward. The game is
Yeah, me too, bro.
to go longer.
Want to see any goals?
Sarah.
If you could create an A-League club, what would you do and what would you call it? Huh, that's an interesting question. If I have to make my own A-League club, I wanna, and I don't know what will be the first name to add up, but I wanna call the last word to have United, because that United word sounds like a very common name, and a few clubs using that general nickname having United at the end of the logo. So that's the first thing I want to have is United, but I don't know what will be the first name to create an A-League. You low-key need Brisbane to score another one. I want to see any goals in my opinion. Well, it'd be good for Brisbane Roar to score a goal. West United. What the hell? No.
That's the area you want to play it into. The players have got to be ready and willing to run.
I'm not taking over West United, mate. That name's already used.
Just trying to help his team out in any way possible. Whether that's pressing.
I would say maybe JG's United. I don't know. That's something I'm trying to create and take a guess from out of my brain. Vidic, was he taken out? Was a penalty? Is there a penalty? But Sean Evans is gonna ignore the fact that just the Vidic was taken out, but it looks like a penalty. Do you want Milisnikovic back? Of course, bro. We want Milisnikovic back. But the thing is, age has been the issue. It's most likely that Brisbane's winning this game. Western Sydney United, nah, that's too generic. You have to create your own A-League club. So I'm just saying I might take a guess. JG's United, that's my final answer. A goal kick or a corner? Oh, it would be unexpected. It'll be surprising if it's 1-1. There'll be a substitute made by Melbourne Victory.
So it's going to be Josh Rawlins who comes on. Is the fifth and final change.
Oh, there's two Joshua. So Joshua Rawlins is coming in while Joshua Interior is substitute off. So we're in the 80th minute. 10 minutes plus stoppage time is about to be hitting soon. Oh, 2-0. Be good. And nowhere near. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Melbourne winning. Like, honestly, there's... You know, some teams will have the confidence rising up and then they drive down instantly. Like that's one of the annoying thing, one of the most annoying part in sports games. And I'm saying every not just soccer, but AFL, NRL, and anything basketball, many sports that really have their own way set up back to worse. Am I going to the derby tomorrow? Yes, sir. I will be snapping on you. Don't worry, bro.
Showing enough off the ball, but he embodies everything that Brisbane are asking him, showing his coach that he is the
Yeah,
number one option.
you're right, Aleague. I hate it when the team score early and park the bus or the rest of the game. That's why I hate about A-League. Like no team in some one you got one half. I'll say this: one half it's scoring goals. We say for what Western Sydney leagues like 2-0, and then second half it's and it ends up being shit. Like packing the bags. Like we're not doing the rest of the work. We're being lazy, and then we give away shits. No, quiet. Bad things happen in the second half. You just don't know what to expect in each halves. How much time is left before it's over? It has to reach up to 90th minute. So 9 minutes to go, 81 minutes. Well, now it's 82 minutes, so 8 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Waiting for the snaps. Yes, you will. You'll have to wait, bro. Of course, I will be at the RBB match. Well, no shit. Oh, I didn't know Brisbane was in the Melbourne City lineup. Yeah, it's most likely over. Victory. I thought Victory were getting something at the start of second half. Tiago's no, not Tiago. What the fuck? Mario Santos. He started off well for Victory. He just can't get. He's got a lot of shot sets opportunities, but can't really get the ball to the net. But I thought Victory were doing something good. They were promising. It was promising. Bazanis again. Brisbane were defending well. They're not stopping until the end. They'll never surrender.
Forward, which is what that one was. I'm sure Brisbane possession as well to try and run down the clock, soak things up. They're not a passing side, we know that. They're a side built on jewels. They're a side that want to find ways to.
Yeah, it's funny enough because have a look at Suncorp Stadium. A few of the bays that is empty, but one or two bays of seats is filled with crowds. And then you go one half of the end is like just empty. Like why is this crowd so very inconvenient? It's very confusing. Like use your common sense of where you want to put the crowds on. Like look at this. One half, 4 bays has been filled in from the crowds, and then on the other side, on the right side, it's just empty half. Empty, bro. Like come on. Come on, like if you're gonna have a bigger stadium, you expect to have a more crowd attending that stadium. Like if you can't afford that, put it onto a small stadium because that's the only way that gives a crowd attendance, bringing the attentions. Yeah, it's mostly we're not seeing a score in the second half. Like no joke, boring. It's all boring because of the defending. Well, 5 minutes to go. Can Victory get a miracle to steal the 1 point and get the equalizer? Steal this game. I think a draw is the only way to get themselves a win. Yeah, we're the home of Redcliffe Dolphins for the NRL.
Jay O'Shea.
It's beyond embarrassing from seeing this crowd like being shit. But here we go.
He's got the better of Miranda. Does he have the legs?
Brisbane Raw attacking.
McNichol. Here's Myroney.
Myroney. McGarry's over the top. Still going.
McGarry still. So, was he thought for another corner?
It's a corner coming your way. Suncorp is so big for them, they can't do anything there. Well, that's just Queensland. Queensland being Queensland.
All too happy to run into that channel. That ball there went cleaned up beautifully. It's a great clearance, and that's what the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to a game if the atmosphere is shit. It kind of ruins not only the atmosphere, it almost likely the game itself, because it's losing attention. Like big stadiums with less fans, it's ruining it, the whole fun. That's why I wanna try build a little bit of a different content, because I don't want to just keep making matchday vlogs every single A-League weeks. I want to try spice things up a little bit. Yeah, not worth it to go back to Suncorp, because I remember you were making a video. It was like 2 years ago, I believe. You were at the Melbourne City game where you guys got thrashed out against Brisbane Roar. It was kind of, I could tell the imagination of you being at Suncorp was painting in the ass. So don't spend too much on going back to the stadium. It's when it's gonna be shit. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to give you advice, Amy. So offside position.
That attitude to go and win that first ball. Yes, the ball's bouncing. Yes, it's not pretty. What a guy wants. You've got to show that you're going to get tussles and altercations and going to 50-50.
Yeah, I remember you got McLaren shirt.
Take the player.
I kind of miss Jamie McLaren. From a Western Sydney Wanderers perspective, I kind of miss Jamie McLaren in the field, because he's one of the players I'm really a big fan of to watch. To see him play and representing Australia and the Socceroos. Kind of miss him because that brings the nostalgia.
Another long one. Long. Getting in between Miranda. Is there a hand in there? Anything will do just about. They've managed to win another corner. 3 seconds. From goalkeeper into the other box. Brisbane Roar. And more defending to be done for Melbourne victory. Doesn't matter how you get here.
Yeah, I would try do that. FIFA videos,
In front of your own goal.
like A-League games. I'm trying to like organize that as well.
Second goal for Brisbane.
Yeah, hope he comes back for City.
Clearly not the priority.
Well, whatever the future holds for him,
Player in the 6-yard box.
just gotta keep up the news updated.
Henry Hall. Still
Henry
going.
Hoare. Well, we're almost up to the 90th minute, but I don't think Victory does not have any chance to score back a goal and get the equalizer. It's already over. Brisbane Roar will win another game at their home.
Not the case, and it's
They'll jump second on the ladder. Will join nearly Sydney FC trailing.
McNichol leaping. Myroney as well. Stayage with Quinn McNichol. O'Shea.
O'Shea, not a bad opportunity, but blocked off by defenders from Victory.
Play it out up this end of the pitch. Sort of coming home side. They saw this pitch coming and knew exactly.
Yeah, kind of similar videos content like what you got. I'll take that recommendation from A-League Edits. 6 additional time stoppage is the remaining.
They are frustrating the competition, but they are effective.
So it does give a little bit, it buys some time for Brisbane Roar to milk the time. So they're gonna milk the time, Brisbane.
6 minutes in this corner. And they a little bit early for that. Perhaps they haven't seen the 6-minute sign go up. Still plenty of time for Melbourne victory. They were trailing last year to a Brisbane Roar side in all sorts of trouble at the bottom of the ladder until deep into stoppage time, and Casey Boss in the 95th minute equalised with basically their only chance of the game. That was an evening where you just thought nothing is going to go right for Brisbane Roar all season. Well,
Yes, indeed, it is a tough game so far.
here
It's been a hard, grinding match
just 6
in the
months
second half. Thanks to Samuel Klein from Brisbane Roar, who scored that goal for Brisbane.
part of that is the impressive recruitment from Brisbane Roar. Well, Paris had an idea in the back group staff of Brisbane Roar, how they wanted to play, and going and getting characters that suit that profile. Yes,
I mean, if Victory are well enough to get the counter-attacks right, they can get an equalizer, but it's very hard. It's very hard for them to get how to get the ball back and regain possession. And the equalizer is their only hope.
They were forcing them outside into a wide area. They're not a one-trick pony. These fans have come here
These fans
to see
from the
what sort
den.
of Brisbane Roar side.
Well, we haven't seen Breezy Youth involved in the den.
This is it.
Maybe they're banned from the game.
For that shirt.
You'll see the Breezy Youth wearing black balaclavas or black clothes. Anything.
Victory. They need a fresh idea. They have the personnel out on the pitch. Mata, the little one too. Valupale.
Nishan Valupale gets gets tackled, dispossessed. Henry Hall, genre.
The attacking players out
What
there.
an
They
interesting
have
name to have.
Apart from Reno Piscopo, they have all their attacking elements out there and trying to get a result here.
But yeah, where's Redo Piscopo? I haven't seen that bloke for a while. The highly skillful player from Victory. I wonder where he go. They're kind of missing him for the attack, another attacking options.
It's Maladon. Valupale, his touch. Gets away. Burgos trying to encourage him.
Yeah, that's been a struggle selling a bit of one of their good players, like Daniel Asani, for example. Bruno Front, Casey Boss. Who else? Well, that's the two players I can think of who Victory sold their players. Well, obviously Daniel Zani was a big one. Casey Boss again. That's a second option. And oh my god, it's hard for me to remember which one. There's another one particular.
Jurassic on the other side. If he's on song, it helps him, but there's been too many off-colour players in the defensive third as well for Melbourne Victory over the last couple of weeks.
Thank you everyone who's tuning into the live stream. As always, it's been a hectic stream. Good view counts. 10s, 23s, 18, whatever. It's been a great stream so far, so thank you for all for tuning in.
Against Auckland as well, as they look to hold on to the result.
As well as the upcoming match day vlogs will be up very, very soon. The Sydney Derby, of course, everyone has been looking forward to. We'll be at that game.
Melbourne City, Navy Park on the 20th.
Well, not too far off for full time. It is a disgraceful game. Second half was so boring, man.
Spectacular save.
No goals has been answered. Just all defendings.
No chance. First half by
No chance for Victory to get response. Indeed, game over.
from Santos, then clawed away. Big right paw. Fantastic save. He's
It's been a W stream so far. Can't wait for the vlog. Yep, absolutely. Get the pumped going.
It's been tough for Denny Genre. We haven't seen his best this evening. That number 10 role for much of the evening before the one matter. Henry Hall. The customer.
Well,
There it is. And that
5 seconds. That will wrap up the game.
for Brisbane Roar.
Brisbane will get another win in the bags and take the 3 points home.
O'Shea need to find a football to take this corner.
Yeah, well, one more corner and then that Sean Evans will blow the whistle.
Discussion to use up a few more seconds. Well, now they're going to try and defend it in the corner. There's no doubt about that. O'Shea. Touch for Henry Hall.
Ooh.
Davidson arriving.
Well, there's some going on.
Involved as well.
Well, he's holding the knee, Henry Hall.
Continue. Henry Hall has been stunted down the inside of the
That
leg.
was vicious. That should have been in red.
Frustration's almost got the better
He
of it.
almost kicked his head. Chats. That was... He used his full force on it. Should have been in red. He almost took his head off.
All the way again. There's the...
Oh wait, no, it wasn't on his head, but it started off his leg.
Discomfort. Doesn't matter.
Nah, that's red, dude. That's red. His boot was on his leg.
Dylan Perez is getting sent off.
Yeah, red for sure.
It's not just Denny Genre, I don't think. Davidson as well. Genre saying...
VAR's checking. Wow, what an ending. What an ending. What a stupid way to have, especially you're 1-0 down. Take out your frustration out. Yeah, you can see the leg is made full on contact on Henry Hall's eye. Red for sure, chats. That's definitely red. Obviously, the boot went on first. Well, a night to remember for victory. Just silly mistakes.
Hard if it is for Genre to receive. I think it could be both. Really?
It's red.
I think that's what he's looking at, Sean Evans, because it's clear that I think Genre's getting red. But that one there,
Yeah, good for you, Sammy, because you're a City fan. Glad that you're watching it.
certainly of no
Downfall is so good.
interest to either player for much of that. First, second.
Red for sure.
Referee Sean Evans.
Oh, look, we're about to reach the 100th minute.
Interesting end to this one.
After on-field review, number 10 of Melbourne Victory clearly stunts the opponent.
Yep, so that's red. Oh my god, that is one way to finish off the game. And that puts a pain in the ass for Arthur Dials as well. And look at the Brisbane Roar fans celebrating in joyful way. Genre is out for victory, and that leads into a disaster moment.
Can't do that.
Can't have that, bro. Like, that's so silly and dumb. And Henry Hall applauding. Final words to say in Arthur Dills' face. That's when you know his coaching role may be coming to an end.
Everyone knew what was coming. Denny Genre knew what was coming. He's off.
The face of Arthur Dills, you know that it may be over for him.
For Melbourne victory. It will be a fourth defeat,
Fourth consecutive loss for Melbourne victory.
and they will finish with a red card to boot. Denny Genre, their playmaker.
A night to forget, basically.
Next week's match against MacArthur, and then in all likelihood, an original rivalry match with Adelaide, and perhaps even the Melbourne Derby.
Melbourne Derby, that should be a good match.
One final surprise.
Yeah, that is a big step up from Brisbane, from finishing last place in the last season.
To
and now reaching up to second. That's a huge achievement from the newest coach.
They don't mind getting under your skin, Brisbane Roar. They've done it here to victory. Every player has played their part.
Still playing well. It keeps going. We already passed the 6 minutes plus stoppage time. Sean Evans should be looking, and there we go. That's all they wrote. Brisbane Roar, a famous win at their home. Another consecutive win, and they will jump on second on the ladder. A remarkable win for Brisbane Roar. And there's a bit of another drama going on from Henry Hall, but I think that should done enough. And I think Arthur Dillis could be the end of him to coach for Melbourne Victory. Tempers flying. Oh, there's tempers, bro. There's a lot. There's still going. Well, obviously because Melbourne Victory are upset with their 4th consecutive win, so it kind of, regardless, it makes sense on why there's tensions going. And they're still going. What the hell? Bro, they're still going. Wow, what a spicy ending. The game's already over, so why is there should be a drama? It's giving me a flashback on the MacArthur v Wanderers game.
Between these two sides. On the 14th of
You're off now. Have a good night, James. Yeah, you have a good one, Aleague. Well, yeah, that's one way to end this game.
But there was plenty to talk about in the resulting 97 minutes of this contest, including a red card to Denny Jonro. This victory finished with 10, but more importantly, on the losing side, it's finished at Suncorp. Brisbane Roar, winners again, undefeated at home this season, over Melbourne Victory by a goal to nil.
Yeah, I might end the stream soon.
To Josh McLean.
Well, Michael, that way to end the game doesn't tell a million words, nothing does. There's not much love lost between you, is there?
Yeah, 100%. You know, we know it's going to be a tough game, especially against Melbourne Victory. You know, they made it to the grand final last year for a reason, and they haven't had to start their home for, but we knew that when they came here.
Well, I'm gonna finish up the stream, so thank you all for tuning in. As always, it's been a great and fun stream. Great viewer counts. I hopefully this will do the same exact thing again in the next upcoming streams. But yeah, matchday vlog coming up tomorrow. Sydney Derby is the big one, so stay tuned. Whoever's watching, Hammer Plus. It's gonna be a massive derby game tomorrow. The Wanderers need another win to jump off either 5th or 4th on the ladder, depending on how much points and the teams who finish on that ladder in the upcoming week. So thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys having a great rest of your weekend. And yeah, matchday vlog coming up tomorrow. So see you there tomorrow.
So it's amazing, you know, to see a Suncorp like this. You know, it hasn't been like this for a while, and you know, we just keep pushing, moving forward, and hopefully next week we can